We are at Gelmir Hero's Grave. This took me about 15 minutes to go through, but to make the walkthrough fast, I'll speed it up in some spots. Map is on the left, and we are going to go ahead and head down below this tunnel right here. I'll zoom out of the map in just a second, but basically if you see the far left, that's how far down we got to go. There's a lot of messages down here. Basically, when we get to this spot right here, what we have to do is make it through here by these skeletons. I like to hide off on the side. This thing will basically run over anything, including the skeletons. By the way, these skeletons will revive, so you gotta hit them, otherwise they'll come back and go at you. As you can see, he goes by there. Gonna wait for him, and then gonna run to the next one, I believe. Actually, we get down to the very, we got hit there. But you want to make sure you take a lot of red ones with you. Crimson Tears it is. I don't take so many, wouldn't recommend taking a ton of blue ones when you get to the end, and there's a good reason why. Okay, so we make it past here eventually. Gotta wait for him to run, and oh no, dead end. So we gotta go through the lava. Can't go very fast. I would highly recommend rolling, jumping. I started walking at the beginning here, and that wasn't necessarily the best idea. Okay, we wait for him. We go ahead and jump. Jumping's okay too. We don't want to take any major hits because we're trying to get to that spot right there. And then keep going down to the bottom. Now when we make it down to the bottom, the first thing I decided to do was go to the right and get this grave glowwort. And okay, that's a dead end there, right? So I decided to go ahead and head to the left. Well, long story short, while there are some cool items on the left in here, there's this nice little treasure chest, some grave glowworts and stuff. I spent a ton of time here trying to figure out where to go. And I couldn't figure it out. Back and forth, you know, couldn't figure it out. So basically what we need to do is head back to that spot we were in before. So I'll spare the 5 minutes I spent waiting around there, but basically we head here, and if you'll see there's a jump off here. We jump down. Okay, we want to jump and land right there, and then we will jump again. Now that we've made it down to the bottom, there's a door on the left. I'm going to skip through some of it because I'm wandering around, but basically we have to go through that door and then head down. And then if you'll see, there's a portal there. Now the good news is once we get in there, we can go ahead and fight the enemy. One thing I found out after traversing through the mist and taking on this enemy is that I was not able to summon anything. And because of that, what I would recommend is maybe having a higher proportion of red, crimson that can be done with a Site of Grace. You can change that up. In this case, I actually got beat the first time I was in. And in this situation, you want to respawn at the stake of Marika. Otherwise, if you do it at the last Site of Grace, you'll have to go through all that stuff again. So I respawned there, and then went ahead and traversed through the mist. And since I couldn't summon anything, I went to R3 lock, and then went to the power bow swings and tried to hit as many times as I could. I was able to get enough damage, and then of course get the bloodhound knight floh. One other item we can get to at the end, that is the death boot, which is available in the treasure chest right behind there.